I will give you a short recap of our products, and primarily to show you we are an IX, but we do a lot more than being an IX. First of all, we have opened a new site in Helsinki, or 3 new sites. HE7, Telia, and Digita Broadcasting Tower. We have a special deal, so it's free until next summer. So there's no reason for any of you not to sign up there. So please sign up for Helsinki for free. We do interconnections in the Nordics. We do it in different ways. Metro access, we have shape ports, we have remote IX. In terms of the metro access, we're connected to most data centers within Stockholm and Copenhagen. KN7, Interaction, SK1, 2, Glesius, Kista Gate, etc. It's 2,000 crowns for 10G between all the data centers, both in Stockholm and in Copenhagen and Malmö. So I think that's a good deal. We have the shaped ports, and that's for you to make it really easy for yourself. So you have a port in port speed 10, 100, or 400G. And we shape it to your desired size or speed. So you can have 20 gig on a 100 gig port. This will give you quick and easy upgrades when you need it. You don't have to send technicians. You don't have to buy extra cross connects. This has been a perfect service, especially during pandemics or other things where it's fast changing traffic patterns and you have to do quick upgrades without leaving your office. So be prepared, use the shape ports. Our most popular add-on is the remote service. You use your existing port, and from that you have an add-on, so you can connect to all our other IXs. For example, Stockholm, if you're in Stockholm, you can connect to Copenhagen. It's only 2,500 extra for a 10G port. And that covers the transport in redundant ways and all the costs at Copenhagen. It's a perfect way to explore a new market before you go there, buy both colo and hardware and transport to try it out. It also gives you, of course, a higher utilization of your port, bringing down the cost per megabit. Netnod also operates DNS services for top-level domains and enterprises. We have added 7 new sites this year so far, and it will be more to come. We have now we have said 70 sites, but now we actually have more than 80 sites around the world, which makes us one of the largest DNS Anycast networks in the world. And Netnod, together with Internetstiftelsen, joined forces and provided an expert guide to organizations setting up or procuring DNS services. And I think it was very good, and thank you for all the people at Internetstiftelsen who helped out. It's available on both Internetstiftelsen and the Netnod webpage. Netnod provides Swedish distributed time services. We are really proud to be one of the leading parts in the development of the NTS standard, both at the Internet Engineering Task Force and in terms of our implementation of it. Our goal is that our time services should work a bit longer than anything else. So you should always have the possibility to get the correct time. So we have multiple sites around Sweden. That's mainly for 2 reasons. First of all, it's quite good to have more than one site. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sites for security and redundancy. But it's also quite hard to provide super precise services over long distances. So having more sites gives you a shorter path. And we have those sites in bunkers with electricity, and we have the spare generators. And then we have battery to our room in case of the generators doesn't work. And then we have extra batteries for the clocks. So the clocks should always be running. They will go down after all other things, and hopefully they will be online and prepared as soon as everything works again. We just launched two new time services. One is the Netnod Time Remote, and the other one is Netnod Time Direct. It's a fully managed service, including an SLA, and totally independent from GNSS. The first one, Netnod Time Direct. Here you can use your existing iExport to get a time service within 30 microseconds from UTC. It's also available in the Copenhagen IX. Here we have customers up and running already. It looks like a really useful, good service. We also have the Netnod Time Remote, and that's for the customer who aren't, they can be in an IX, but they want the clocks to be somewhere else than the IX sites, if you're in Jönköping or Filipstad or wherever. Here we arrange a fiber connection to you. We place a CP with a good oscillator, so we can have a good holdover if something happens to the fiber, so we can always provide you with the SLA. So the clock is better than, we have time to repair the fiber before the oscillator goes down. At the moment we have 1 milliseconds of precision here. We are doing tests right now with the first customer. So we will have even more information from real life quite soon. For the customers who need the highest level of accuracy, we have the Ptp service. Here we deliver clocks time over a dedicated fiber from our atomic cesium clocks. We use BD optics, and that is to ensure we have, or that we reduce asymmetrics on the fiber, because that causes errors in the time. So it's really precise, usually 10 nanoseconds, 10 billionths of a second. We have sites in Stockholm, 2 sites in Stockholm. We have Göteborg, Sundsvall, Malmö, and Luleå. We also have people outside here talking about our time services, and we show the Netnod Time Remote. So please visit us around the corner in the breaks. We have a portal now, and as a customer you can now go to our portal. You can see statistics, bits, error, power levels, invoices, and also it's the IX customers and the Netnod Time customers can see their services and their invoices. And there will be more to come. Of course, the DNS customers will be here quite soon. Here you can see how it looks. It's it's from our own stuff right now, but in the upper right corner you can see your invoices, and you can see in the middle there your overall IX traffic. And if you click a certain service, you can see the statistics on that specific port, and the power level and the error. So it's really useful for troubleshooting. You can also see and download all your invoices, of course, and see if they're paid or not. more stuff coming up there. It's in public beta, but please feel free to sign up. It's signup.portal.netnod.se. And there's also small signs of the QR codes around on the tables here. Thanks for listening. I spoke too fast as always. I will, if you have questions during the day, most of the Netnod team are here to answer your questions, so please reach out in the breaks. And with that, I hand over to Rob.